everybody. My name is Christopher Wood. I am doing this quick live because I am a 6-year revenge retaliation victim of very seriously dangerous Ontario provincial police, because I am medically blacklisted and cannot get medical help, because I have no legal rights. I am a 6-year revenge retaliation, slave torture, full physical identity theft, serious brain injury, body mutilation, kidnap, sex assault, false arrest, arrest refusal, extortion. Torture victim, attempted murder. My mother was also stalked and killed, and 2 of my dogs, because of me speaking of O.p.p. crimes, the human trafficking and homeless exploitation for monetary gain out of the Morningstar mission. This is finished with me, Ontario Provincial Police. Congratulations, another one you got away with. Absolutely no feeling in the right side of my head. Whatever I was shot with back in August of 2019, it's a balloon or something. I have holes in my fucking head that I've never previously had. The lies, the time buying, the cover-ups, the arrest refusals, everything else that's been done to me, and all your crimes being turned around on me using fucking sex offender, schizophrenic, drug addict, inmates, low-life pieces of shit garbage who are drug traffickers with and for O.p.p. drug cop Robert Kane 7224. He is guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted murder with intent to commit. Spencer Mills 14716. Staff Sergeant years 2019-2021. Kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault. Ex-chief or commander that had me shot August of 2019. He was driving a white Jeep Wrangler on the corner of Bridge and Center Street in Napanee, Ontario, Highway 41 and Bridge Street, at a previous address. It happened approximately 2:33 o'clock in the afternoon. Shannon Cork, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. They're human traffickers, human sex trade, slavery traffickers, whether they have transferred to avoid arrest and charging and lawsuits against themselves or O.p.p. They are all still criminally involved and guilty of what I had just said, murder and attempted murder. They are the ones that had my mother stalked by a psychotic piece of shit who happens to be associated to Russell Williams. He is a sex slave trafficker. He was stalking children for ex-O.p.p. chief for sex slavery, and I got his picture and he went into hiding. He was also stalking me constantly and my mother as well. He thinks that he and I were switched at birth. He thinks that he is my dad, and he was calling my mother mom, for fuck's sakes. And the guy happens to be roughly 65 years old. My mother was 77 at the time when he fucking murdered her. He caused her death, and it was done with intent. Constant hypoxia, constant skull deforming, not being able to do anything about it. I've had strokes. I've had possible heart attacks. As I said, I have no previous surgeries or anything, and yet I have something inside my fucking skull that is doing serious damage to my head and to my brain, and it could all be 100% medically proven if I could go to a hospital, if I was actually able to get help. Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, Lennox and Addington County General Hospital, is guilty of falsifying my medical file for discrimination, treatment refusals, and medical blacklisting, assuring I do not get any help, even having me falsely charged twice to prevent anything legal on them or to prevent help for me, trying to turn this crime around that they are guilty of upon me. No matter what I have been able to show, no matter what I have been able to prove, I have not been able to get any help. I have videos where I go to O.p.p. to try to get arresting and charging. I get surrounded, hands on guns, and next thing you know, I go through full fucking identity theft with 100% proof. Constant daily torture. constant deforming. I actually have tubes in my body, which I have shown that I've never previously had, that come from my throat. They bulge up and it goes right to the back of my neck to a spot on the back of my head. And I actually get piss and shit going through my head and my face and my body. So I am also being seriously decayed as well from the inside out for a very long time, for at least 3 years now. When I eat, my food goes to the right side of my body, not my left, where my stomach should be. And it could be proven, but I have no medical rights. So I want to say congratulations to the pieces of shit involved. This is fucking finished with me, and I am not going to take a fall or anything else. And you will not cover this up saying lies about drugs that I do not fucking do, you pieces of shit, and not having to prove nothing. Lies about being suicidal, self-harmer. I don't think so. Never have been, never will be. But that was a good lie. That's a good narrative to use to cover up your fucking crimes against your victims. And you get away with it too, because you have doctors, you have your badge, you have the justice of the peace, and you have a lot of accomplices that you can play Pontius Pilate to. I'm going to try to show my head, the whole right side of my skull, right in here, especially right along in here. I have a balloon or something, and it actually squishes my fucking skull and my temporal lobe as well. I have videos and pictures where my temporal lobe is completely and totally pushed right in, and then it swells out. And I've not had any previous surgeries or anything else. This all happened to me after I was shot back in August of 2019. Me getting CAT scans and me wanting to see results, being told that I would not understand them and that I needed medication, and all this. And this all started to happen to me after one certain Stacy, mental health worker, Kingston, AMHS, was at an appointment that I had at Livingston Addington County General Hospital in November of 2019 for a CAT scan after being shot. And she showed up at the hospital stating that she was there for me, for my benefit, for anxiety and all of this other shit. I had no anxiety. I have no anxiety over CAT scans. I have no problem getting that done in any way, shape, or form. So I'm not claustrophobic or nothing. They do not bother me. And I had no association with her, so she had no right or business to be there in the first place. And next thing you know, I get my CAT scans done. I wanted to see results. I was told that I am not going to get them. I would not understand them, assuming that I am stupid, told that I need medication, and boom, I was medically blacklisted. I would go to other hospitals. They were getting phone calls stating about drugs and being suicidal. That's not true, but it was taken serious because whoever it came from, to prevent me helping proof, because of the long hair that I had at the time and my tattoos. So I was not taken serious to be able to get the actual proof that I needed to prove what the fuck is in my head, what was put into me. When people disappear, families are murdered and missing, you can thank Ontario provincial police, you can thank criminal doctors, and you can thank their dirty, rotten, fucking junky, drug-fed, money-paid pieces of shit accomplices. I have no criminal record or association with anyone prior either. I had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years. No criminal record or history, not knowing anybody prior to being shot, and all the crimes started to happen to me. So Westwood, I'm heading in towards O.p.p. See about getting Spencer Mills' wife, William Woldridge, arrested and charged today. Stalking, injuring, torturing. Let's see what happens. What happened was actually me getting serious torture for wanting arrest. Ontario provincial police, they are nothing but human traffickers. They care nothing about life. The doctors in Napanee, they have no care or concern for life either. And I have fucking proven it. So public beware. This is finished with me, and I hope you're happy with what you got away with on an innocent person who spoke up to try to save lives from dirty, rotten, corrupt cops.